Welcome to SimuLab, your virtual science laboratory for simulating true-to-life lab experience. Let's comprehend how you can navigate within the SimuLab, controls used for the movement, what is the holographic screen, how your table setup looks, and what are the different menus available during the simulations. I am Sophia, the lab assistant. I will be assisting you all the time for your entire experiment simulation. The guiding instructions from me help you to complete the experiment. Directional pad, hotspots and navigational arrows assist you in finding your way in SimuLab. Use the joystick controller and thumb to move in any direction. You can access the hotspot to teleport to the target position. While moving in the lab arena, navigational arrows assist you to track your movement. This is how you can use the joystick controller while performing the experiment. Reset button allows you to teleport to the table setup position from any part of the lab arena. The holographic screen tab allows you to get useful information about the simulation. Let's see the significance of each tab. The Home tab gives you all the steps by task information and asks relevant quizzes about the experiment as we progress. The Experiment tab gives the information about aim, theory, required materials, procedure, calculations, and results screen. Precautions tab provides you with the lab safety tips for the experiment. In the Achievements tab, you can see your scores and progress details. Now let's look into the subsections of the Experiment tab. The Aim tab shows the aim of the experiment. Theory tab contains important theory-related information about the experiment in detail. The Required Materials tab shows the list of apparatus to be used during the entire experiment. The Procedures tab lists the steps for the experiment. The Calculations tab helps you to understand the calculations to be done throughout the experiment. The Results tab displays the final results of the experiment. As you progress through the activity, your progress is reflected at the top panel. You can turn on the holographic screen at any time throughout the experiment. Also, you can turn off the voice over whenever you want. Now, let's see how the table setup looks. All the required items in the experiment are labeled and you can know about the specific apparatus in the lab by accessing it. As Mascot guides you throughout the tutorial, the required apparatus gets highlighted which one you have to select. At any point of time you can pause the experiment by clicking on the back button. You can resume from the paused state, you can restart the experiment at any point of time, and also, you can quit the experiment whenever you want. Also, you have an option to return to the last hotspot visited using the reset button. All the simulations are designed around intriguing storylines and scenarios that showcase the relevance and practical applicability of the topic for the students. Quiz sections test the students' knowledge that generates the deep learning approach. Your progress and score is reflected in the achievements screen. In the dissection experiments, we learn about how to dissect a specimen, how to use the dissection tools, internal and external organs of a specimen. Use the directional pad to move the specimen in the up, down, left and right direction. Zoom in and zoom out the specimen using plus and buttons. You can view the dialog box at any moment using I button. Also, you can reset the experiment at any time by clicking the reset button. Using the dissection tools, the dissection process can be made with ease. In the similar manner, you can know about the external and internal characteristics of the specimen from the external and internal anatomy menus of the specimen. You can view more about the animal in the About section. There you will learn about scientific classification, habitat, life cycle, and habits, etc. You will find the quiz section as well. You can select the answer from the options provided, and the final score is calculated based on the correct answers given. In human anatomy and physiology experiments, you learn about digestion and absorption, neural control and coordination, breathing and respiration, chemical coordination and regulation, excretory products and their elimination, body fluids and circulation, locomotion and movement. There are certain activities included in the experiment to have a clear understanding of the concepts. You get a thorough understanding of the organ location, structure, function, and the mechanism of working of each organ in the system. You can learn about the system by clicking on the organ hotspots, and it will display the role they play. An interactive learning environment is provided for all learners through pre-tests, 3D interactive pictures, walkthrough videos, and other special tools that will advance your knowledge of anatomy and physiology. Explore the world of virtual scientific laboratories with SimuLab.